That's crazy.
She just wanted to walk.
So she dropped it off.
Vicky.
She brought it here, and then you took her home.
Yeah, and the white Z06 over here, and then she was very adamant about walking home. She wanted her exercise.
I thought it was this one.
Huh?
I thought it was this Z06.
That's her. She dropped it off, but I took her home in a car that she's getting the same package, the 850 package.
And what'd she think of it?
She liked everything, but Myers got his car built like for the drag strip, so it's jerky, like not rocking side to side from the cam, but jerky forward and backward from transmission to him. So she just wants the car more smoother, but other than that, she loved it. She's excited.
Is that her other car, that Buick over there?
Oh, I'm telling you, trolling for grannies. That's all I do. Granny trolling.
So what about the issues from earlier?
Oh, that's a different story. That I don't know yet.
Oh.
That I don't know, but she runs and drives. I got it to do what we want it to do for now, but for the big horsepower, I'm gonna have to figure it out. And then, yeah, we'll probably start dynoing it. Just start making small boost pulls, make sure everything's working right, and then keep going until the clutch slips, and then go back to the drawing board on where we were before with TJ's to get his to hold as much horsepower as his made.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited though, dude. I just drove it. It was so much fun to drive.
You drove Bowen's car today, yeah?
Ooh, yeah.
How's that?
Bowen's was sick. 17 C7 Z06, super clean. He bought it. He hasn't even seen the car yet, so he hasn't even driven it stock, but it's making well over 700 horsepower on 93 octane, super safe. He wants just a fun weekend toy, and he's got it. It sounds good. The camshaft in it sounds badass at idle, and it drives super smooth, and it makes good enough horsepower. I was surprised though, it hooked up very good in third gear. Yeah. I did a third gear pull.
It had tires or no?
No, regular tires
crazy.
On it. I was on a concrete road, and I mean, I did just roll into it, but man, third, fourth, fifth, felt awesome.
Told you the engine was gonna be out sooner than later.
Make sure you keep, you know, a good wide angle, but close-ups. That way it scares them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I've had a few that get. Oh my gosh. It's gonna hurt the car. It's not gonna fall, right? What's up, guys? It's pretty clean if I do say so myself. Don't forget a half a case of brake cleaner, because that's what you're gonna need to get.
Half a case?
Half a case, red Scotch-Brite, 2x4, and time. And gasket scraper.
Wow.
Get you that.
How many of y'all get it this clean? This is pretty clean. I could eat off this.
Now go to the nasty side. That's what it looked like before.
Manual car, don't let them get all excited. Manual.
Is it more than your Ford Mustang? Hey, your Ford Mustang will make boost soon enough. Calm down, don't hate on the Corvettes making more horsepower than your Ford.
They'll be mad when they catch me on the road. Ooh. Catch the smoke from look at this. This is more fuel for my sex machine. If any of you girls want any, come by. I can't handle up.
Is that what you used right there?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love the Lucas. It's a real good product. Nice and tacky. Doesn't just fall off like a lot of your other.
Why do you need it to be tacky?
It helps to have that layer of protection for startup until you got good oil flow. And if it was super runny, it'd be going all over the floor and everything. Being tacky, stays where you want it to. But the factory actually got these cam bearings put in good. It's one of the ones that haven't fought going in or going out. And now it's time for front cover and just build out the front.
Where we going, Nick?
D3, baby. Steven's race car got a little wonky in the trailer.
Oh!
So we need to patch up the front bumper.
With some vinyl. Here down the street at D3. It's like cosmic
It's gonna
blue.
be this
It's
one.
gonna be cosmic blue.
G.
Would y'all have cosmic blue in stock?
Yeah, let me go check for you.
Yeah. What's up, dude?
You need that 3M, that satin cosmic blue or whatever it's called.
For his race car.
Oh,
For the
that
He
race
one.
wants
car.
like a little sample sheet if y'all have
Because
it
it got scratched up.
in the trailer.
The big race car.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to wrap that a long time ago. Gloss cosmic blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is available because I called earlier for a satin. They said a lot of the blues and stuff like that are not available. Like they're on the back order, like no ETA kind of shit. Let me see if I have some back there because I
He said
might.
anything that you even had close to it.
Let me see. I have some blue, but I don't know if that.
What are y'all barbecuing out here? Burning thing? What the hell? Hey, slow down. Damn, that smells good.
We do it all over here, man, you know.
Damn, do it right.
We do it right, baby, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up, big dog? Nick.
Let's go, bro.
Nick.
Dean. What's up? What's up, dude? Holy smokes.
We gotta step our game up.
With this with the rice, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Ooh.
No.
What?
How much do you need?
He said he needs a 6x6.
Yeah.
Probably a couple.
6 feet?
No, 6 inches. It got loose in the trailer on the way to Dallas.
Oh, dang.
That's weird, dude. Hey, but they had it. D3 actually had the piece we needed, and this stuff is on back order. We need it today. We needed it today.
Came in clutch, baby. Came in clutch.
You need wheels, PPF, tint. Hit up D3.
Corner if you bled more. We're not done, close to being done. So, yeah, kind of where we're at right now. And the pickup went wacky again. Probably around 700. Yeah, probably around 700. The pump gas has really eliminated us. Oh, okay. This goes to show you, the tune's basically the same. This is heat soaked, and then that's cooled off. This is 180 air temp, 138 air temp. That's a much power difference. That's why cooling mods with these PD blowers is so crucial, especially on pump gas. This car's a 93 octane.
Alright, welcome back, guys. We are in Mr. Bowen's 2017 C7 Z06. Mr. Bowen hasn't even seen this car yet. He purchased it somewhere out of state and had it shipped directly to us. He's located in North Carolina, so we'll be heading to him, I think, later today or even tomorrow. So I'm trying to get one last test drive in before it goes back to him. And yeah, he went with our 850 horsepower package. The boost levels we kept pretty conservative. It's around 15 pounds of boost. Some of the other ones that we run, a mix of E85 or like a boost additive on it, will run, you know, close to 17 pounds of boost on them. But this one's still making well over 700 rear wheel horsepower on 93 octane, no meth, and drives phenomenal. But I have Don in the car with me now. He just purchased a 17 Z06, but a stick car. So I want to take him for a ride and kind of show him how this drives and gets to feel the extra horsepower. He's more of a road race guy, so I hate to say it, he has a GT3, and before he bought the Z06, which he just got last week, he asked my opinion on how they drive, and I'm like, if you drove anything but the GT3, the Z06 is awesome. But the GT3, I hate Porsches, but I gotta admit, they're the perfect car for road courses. So if there is one car that's better than these on a road course, again, money is always a factor, but if money isn't, man, that Porsche is pretty sick. What do you think? I mean, you've driven it a few days now, right? You just got it. What's your comparison so far? Stock versus stock?
The GT3 is much more predictable. The Corvette is raw. It can be, I think once it's tamed and you know how to drive it, it'll be a contender. And
that's what I think. So I try to explain to him with the 1.7 liter supercharger, these things make so much low end torque, and obviously the engine's in the front, rear wheel drive, where the Porsche has all the weight in the back. Coming out of turns, the Porsche obviously seems, it should feel a little bit more comfortable to drive.
I just need to retrain my brain.
And that's why I think after you drive it for a couple of weeks, you'll be good. But he actually, so we baselined his, it was at 570s, I think was the average that it made. Yeah. So we're gonna do, I'm calling it our new Flex Fuel 750 package. So stay tuned, hopefully next week we'll have a video of his finished up and going on the dyno, and even we'll go out and play on his on the street as well. But his making 570, if we can get it, you know, 650, 670, 680 rear wheel horsepower with bolt-ons, no camshaft, that should be a phenomenal package, because then again, his car will still drive like a stock car. He can run 93 octane or E85, get the best of both worlds. And yeah, Mr. Bowen's car here making well over 700 and almost 700 foot-pounds of torque. We are on the factory tires, so traction control on, and I can't go from a low roll because it's gonna spin pretty bad. You know what? We'll go down here and do a U-turn. Roll into it real quick though, just see how it hooks up. Too bad, huh?
Feels like we're already in Mexico.
Alright, third gear. Actually hooked up very well in third. I'm actually surprised. Traction control on, it really wasn't flashing at me that much, so that's good. That is really good. I'll save this log. Just a high RPM.
She starts really, you know, screaming up high. Where this is just noise all the time. I mean, but it's not bad just driving around.
Right. And so this one does have obviously our long tube headers on it. High flow cats, stock exhaust, and right now obviously the mufflers are open. If we're ever on the highway like right now, we can quiet up the exhaust, and it sounds like
that sounds just like my stock car.
Sweet, right?
Absolutely.
That's why I tell people, like, man, can I really drive this thing every day? I'm like, you can drive this package every day if you want. If you're sitting in traffic or on the highway, it literally sounds like a stock car. And then someone pulls up next to you, or you pull into a parking lot and want to play, you just do that. We'll do one more. Most vet owners, you know, haven't driven 700 rear wheel horsepower cars, and I try to tell them it's not like the old school days, like our old F bodies or even a C5. You go, those things would get out of control pretty easy on you. These aren't as bad, especially with the traction control, and you got the, you know, electric diff in the back of these things. They actually handle very nice for what you're doing. Now again, you turn traction control off, you can get into trouble if you do something stupid, but for the most part, ABS on this car and traction control is, you know, top notch. You know, even on a road course, just leave it on and beat the crap out of it. But if you put good tires on it all the way around, you know, I might turn traction control off. It just limits the throttle.
Looks like.
Yeah, it limits the throttle, and there's places where I can show you, like torque management will kick in, so it pulls timing and stuff like that. So if you want all the horsepower all the time and just drive it, you know, traction control off and do what you got to do.
But even if you want to switch it on and switch it off at different parts of the track, one button.
Yeah. Yep.
On off.
Yep. And like I said, so for this car runs on 93 all the time, but for like your car that we're building, you can run 93 every day if you want to drive to work, drive to a car show even, that's like, or a car meet that's far away, or a car cruise, you run 93 octane. But then if it's a Friday night and you know you're gonna go out and play with your buddies or go race at the track, all you can do is put E85 in it, and just like that, you're gonna pick up, I'd say, 40 to 60 horsepower, I bet, in your car, 93 versus E85. And so same with this car right here. This is, we call it our 850 package. We just did another one that we're calling now our 900 horsepower package. The only difference between this and that one is we upgrade the mechanical fuel pump, upgrade the injectors, and put a flex fuel sensor on this one. And the last one we just did made 843 rear wheel horsepower. So it goes, this one went from, the other one went from 707 to 843 to the tires, which is a huge difference. And that's just from 93 octane versus E85. And the way we tune it, the computer does everything itself. It reads the ethanol content and obviously adjusts fueling accordingly, and then adds the extra timing that I tell it to for the E85 or for the alcohol content. It's pretty sick. That's why I'm excited to see what yours does.
I like that you gave me the option of, we start here, and if you want more,
100%.
You just sneak up on a little bit more and sneak up on a little bit more until you get to where, you know, you don't want any more.
100%. And yours, like I said, it's been so long since I've done one without a camshaft. The reason why we put cams in most of these cars, everyone obviously loves the sound of it. They love the lope. But with the mechanical fuel pump, there's a fuel lobe on the camshaft that spins the mechanical fuel pump. To get us the more fuel we need, we put a 32%, 38%, or even a 44% fuel lobe, so it spins that mechanical fuel pump that much harder to get us the fuel that we want. Well, his car is going to be a stock camshaft car, so yeah, he can start off with, I'm just going to call it, we're going to end up at 650 rear wheel horsepower, but if he ever wants more later, we either upgrade mechanical fuel pump and injectors and leave the stock cam in it and still be a stealth-like car, and then turn the boost up with a ported blower and make 750, 800 with no cam in it. You know, that would be really cool. Talk about a sleeper. You pull into a parking lot, no one knows you have anything done to it, especially when you just close your exhaust. That manual one that we did. You see how much power that one made? We finished it last week. We just posted on YouTube. 93 octane, 870 rear wheel horsepower. 2650 blower with a 416 cubic inch motor with only 11.8 pounds of boost. It made 870. It's like 868, 870. Super impressive. And then again, super efficient because we're not spinning the blower hard, so it's not heat soaking at all and making killer numbers. That thing's sweet. But you put race gas in that thing, and if it had bigger, it has LT4 pump, LT4 injector, so we're out of injector. But if we had a fuel system to support it, I think make 1,000 rear wheel horsepower so easy. As always, guys, dang 5.0 Mustang. Really? You gonna start that piece of crap right when I say? Sure. Anyways, Those of you that follow the channel, guys, greatly appreciate it. Those of y'all new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and do turn on bell notifications for future content. I know this one was pretty cool, but we have a whole bunch of C8 action coming your way. So turn on bell notifications for future content and comment below like always. Until next time, guys.